right. This is James. They call you Jim?
Jim, yeah, fine.
Jim, how long have you been coaching? You don't look like you've been coaching that long. Too long, you know?
5th year.
This is your 5th year?
My 2nd year at McHenry.
And where did you coach before you coached at McHenry?
I did 2 years at Dodge and 1 at Selfridge.
Have you had a basketball team in the past years as successful as this one?
No, they're all about mediocre, you know. We won about half and lost half, but this year, by far the best.
Something that was pointed out to me, and we talked about this last night, I believe. You have something like 49 youngsters in the top 4 grades at McHenry. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And how many of them are boys?
22 boys.
And how many of these are out for basketball?
12.
This is a pretty good percentage, and you say you have the rest of them in physical education classes, I believe, right?
We have 10 out for, that have, are not out for basketball, so they are in Phi Ed class. But those 12 that play ball, they all have their place on the team, and they all can play some pretty good ball.
Something I'd like to point out is I imagine next year, this year isn't over yet by far because you're playing in that championship game coming up in about an hour. But next year must look pretty good too, doesn't it? You lose just one starter, Jack Short, right?
Yeah. Well, Short's a good one, and we'll miss him, but there's a couple boys coming up that I think will take over his spot, and then we have these 4 starters that I expect to improve a lot. So I think we'll be even better next year.
This Brandt last night impressed me as he's been playing this type of ball, strong on the boards, and a good driver for you also.
Oh, yeah. He's especially good in close like that. He's averaged about 23 a game this year, and he's a good all-around ball player.
What conference do you compete in up at McHenry?
The Arrowwood.
You were the conference champion?
Yeah, we were 9-0.
You lost 3 games this season, I believe, right?
Yeah, Sharon, Annetta, and Cathay.
And who was your toughest competition? You beat Courtney for the district championship up there, right?
Yeah, we had a close game in the finals of the district with Courtney. But for the season, I'd say Sharon was the best team we played. At least the night we played them, they beat us by 11.
You have a B squad at McHenry also?
Well, we don't play too many B games, mostly grade games. We had a pretty good grade team there. They only lost 2 games all season and won their tournament at Grade City.
You also coach in the grades, so who helps you?
No, that's Lauren DeCray is the grade coach.
What do you think? You play Lehr in this championship game this evening. You saw him play last night, I presume, and weren't you down at Linton? See Lehr play down there in the district finals?
I saw the district finals against Napoleon there at Linton, and they were real impressive that night. They won by 30.
You use primarily a zone defense?
Yeah, we stick with the zone we have out here.
You got pretty good speed, so you can go with a fast break if you'd like to.
No, we slow it down and set it up mostly. We don't run too much.
Who is your assistant at McHenry? Do you have one?
Well, that's DeCray. He
also helps
does
with the
a little bit of everything.
And what subjects do you teach up there then?
I've got biology, life science, and a couple of history and geography.
You made the trip home last night, I believe, after the game, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. It's only about 50 miles, so we drove back.
You came back. What time did you get here this evening then? Just before the start of the game?
Before the game started, yeah.
Well, James Hann, we'd like to wish you good luck in the championship game coming up in about an hour, and we'll be watching that McHenry basketball team next year, and I think you'll feel the pressure a little bit more next year, as you're bound to be one of the favorites up in that part of the country, losing just one starter. You like the favorites role?
Well, I thought this district tournament put a lot of pressure on us because we were expected to win that, being we had beaten all those teams before, but coming into this regional, I just told the boys to relax. As far as we said, our goal was winning the district, and I don't know if this regional, we're happy to get this far, and of course we're out to win, but if we don't, I think we had a pretty successful season.
Were you seated number 1 in your district?
Yes.
Well, once again, good luck to Jim Hann, the coach at McHenry High School, and regardless of the outcome of the championship game tonight, we wish you the best of luck, but we'll be watching McHenry High School next year, too. Thanks, Jim.
Thanks much, Eric.
Jim Hann, the coach at McHenry High School, and we hope to have John Grimm, the
play a forward position. Ball that will move in by the center. Tip of the ball controlled by Arlen Irian of Lehr. Irian back across the timeline. Left side front court. Ketterling underneath. Kessler lays it up and in. Delray Kessler underneath for two. Irian back there in a full court press. Lehr has a full court press on. Kessler, Irian, and Ketterling. Pass in. Stepped over the line. Lehr's ball in the front court. Lynn Ketterling will toss it in for Lehr. Schnabel, Irian. Right side, right corner, Schnabel. He pumps. It's no good. The rebound, McHenry. Coming out of there is Black. Black in the front court. Settles it down. Gives it over to Bolvich. This is Wayne. Wayne Bolvich. Right side, Brandt. Brandt leaves on the right side for Short. Back to Wayne Bolvich. Short, right side. Brandt, right corner. Brandt comes out, one dribble, bounces it out to Wayne Bolvich. Bolvich moves center court, right side to Brandt. Brandt looks, feeds it out to Wayne Bolvich. Bolvich, top of the circle, right side, Brandt. Brandt back to Bolvich. Bolvich, 15-footer, no good. The rebound underneath, Mike Bolvich. Mike Bolvich ties it up at two apiece. In the front court, Irian of Lehr. Irian, top of the circle, left side, Ketterling. Irian. Right side, Norrie, Irian. Left side, Kessler. Kessler goes to the baseline, doesn't, feeds it out to Ketterling. Ketterling looks, out to Irian. Norrie, top of the circle. Irian, left side. Irian starts his dribble, right side, Norrie. Right corner, Schnabel. Schnabel out to Irian. Irian, right side, Norrie. Irian, top of the circle. Irian looks, starts his dribble. Right side, Norrie. Norrie, Irian. Top of the circle. Irian comes out. Sets it up again for Lehr. Left side, Ketterling. McHenry in that zone defense. Irian, top of the circle, dribbling that ball. Left side, Ketterling. Ketterling, cross court. Intercepted. Intended for Schnabel. Picked off by McHenry. Mike Bolvich. And McHenry's going to take a timeout. Mike Bolvich picked it off. 6:04 to go first quarter. McHenry 2, Lehr 2. Having a bit of trouble as McHenry picks it off a stray pass. It's McHenry's ball in the backcourt. It's a 2-2 ball game. Brandt in the backcourt into Wayne Bolvich. Bolvich brings the ball down court for McHenry. Top of the circle. Right side, Brandt. Brandt goes down the right side, leaves it for Short. Right corner, Brandt. Brandt from the corner shoots. No good. Rebound, Mike Bolvich. Out to Wayne. Right side, Brandt. Brandt, right side. Feeds it over to Short. Short. Down the right corner to Brandt. To Short on the give and go. Irian intercept. Irian drives, lays it up and in. Arlen Irian lays it in for two, and it's 4-2. Lehr in the lead. Pass in. Down the floor. A foul called on Arlen Irian. First foul in the basketball game. Going to the line for McHenry will be Lyle Black. Left-hand free throw good. In the front court for Lehr is Norrie. Back to Irian. Irian top of the circle. Left side Ketterling. Baseline Schnabel. Shoot. No good. The rebound, a whistle. Delray Kessler of Lehr called for a personal foul. First on Kessler, second on Lehr. Brandt will go to the line for McHenry. Dave Brandt at the line for one. One shot for Brandt. He can tie. Free throw is good. Second tie in the ball game. Irian in the front court for Lehr. Top of the circle. Irian looks. Right side, Schnabel. Irian. Left side, Ketterling. Ketterling. Left corner, Kessler. Kessler looks. Kessler. One dribble out to Ketterling. Left side. Irian top of the circle. Irian right side. Looks. Moves back to the top of the circle. Irian looks. Gives to Norrie. Back to Irian. Right side, Schnabel. McHenry in the zone defense. Irian top of the circle. Left side, Ketterling. Irian. Irian, left corner, Kessler. Kessler pumped from the corner. It's no good. The rebound underneath by Mike Bolvich of McHenry. Over to Wayne Bolvich. Wayne Bolvich in the front court to Brandt, right side. Brandt goes down the right side and drives toward the lane, and a foul will be called on Brandt for charging. First foul on Brandt and the first team foul on McHenry. Offensive foul. Lehr's ball in the backcourt. Toss in goes to Irian. Irian pumps the 20-footer. It's good! Arlen Irian scores, and Lehr puts the full court press on McHenry. Pass in to Brandt. Brandt starts down the floor in the front court to Short. Short loses the ball. Picked up by Kessler of Lehr. Long in the front court to Ketterling. All alone. Lays it up. Blew it! He rebounds and tied up. Ketterling blew it. Ketterling will jump against Wayne Balvich of McHenry. The ball up, tipped, controlled by Kessler of Lehr. Bounces over to Irian. Irian top of the circle. Looks. 6-4, Lehr in the lead. Norrie left side. Irian top of the circle. Irian. Norrie left side. Back to Irian. Irian looks. Starts the dribble. Right side to Schnabel. Norrie top of the circle. Right side, Irian. Norrie left side. Batted out of bounds. Ketterling picks it up and scores. Almost went out of bounds, but Ketterling caught it. Went through the hands of Delray Kessler. Ketterling picked it up. Pass into Brandt. Brandt in the backcourt over to Wayne Balvich. Balvich in the front court for McHenry. Right side, Brandt. 8-4. Lehr in the lead. Left side, Balvich. Brandt. Short. Right side for McHenry. Left side, Wayne Balvich. Shoots 15-footer. Good. Wayne Balvich has two, and it's 8-6. Lehr leads by 2. Lehr in the front court. Irian, top of the circle. Right side, Schnabel. Right corner, Ketterling. Ketterling comes out. Looks, feeds it out to Irian, top of the circle. Irian, left side, Norrie. Underneath, Schnabel, fade away. Good! Reed Schnabel gets 2, and it's 10-6. 2:45 to go, first quarter. Lehr with a press on. Brandt starts down the floor. He's fouled by Ketterling. Dave Brandt will go to the line for McHenry. Ketterling's first personal foul, third this half as a team for Lehr. Free throw is good by Brandt. He has 2 points. Arlen Irian starts down the floor in the front court. Top of the circle for Lehr. Lehr leads 10-7. Left corner. Schnabel shoots. Good. Reed Schnabel has 4. And it's 12-7. Lehr by 5. Brandt in the front court. Right side. Left side. Wayne Balvich. Brandt. Brandt top of the circle. Left side Balvich. Balvich left corner to Black. Black bounce to Balvich. Right side Brandt. Brandt right corner Short. Brandt in the right corner. Brandt tries to go, and a foul. A jump ball. Jump ball called. Jumping the ball will be Brandt of McHenry and Norrie of Lehr in McHenry's front court. Ball is up, tipped, controlled by Black. Shoots, scores! Lyle Black scores for McHenry, and it's 12-9. Lehr in the lead. Lehr with the basketball. Irian, right side. 18-footer is no good. The rebound, out of bounds. McHenry's ball. Short in the backcourt to Brandt. Herschel's got to handle the ball. Wayne Balvich will toss it into Brandt. Back to Balvich, and Wayne Balvich starts down the floor for McHenry. The Blazers down by 3. Brandt, front court, right side, leaves for Short. Short, right corner to Brandt. Brandt underneath, batted away, and out of bounds. It's whose ball? McHenry's ball. Wayne Balvich will toss it in underneath the McHenry bucket. Tosses underneath, and a whistle. Somebody kicked the ball. Lehr kicked it. Toss in deep on the right side to Black this time for McHenry. Black leaves it for Balvich, who sets it up for McHenry. Brandt, right side, leaves it for Short. Short down the right corner to Brandt. Brandt drives the baseline. Brandt underneath, lays it up and in! Dave Brandt has 4, and it's 12-11. Lehr by 1. In the front court, Irian, top of the circle. Left side, Ketterling. Left corner, Schnabel. Schnabel out to Ketterling. Ketterling pumps. No good. The rebound, Balvich of McHenry. Wayne Balvich back across the timeline in the front court. Bounces right side to Brandt. One last shot to end the quarter. 50 seconds to go. Right side short. Right corner to Mike Balvich. Mike Balvich feeds it out deep on the floor to Brandt. Brandt, Wayne Balvich, left side. Left corner, Black. Back out to Wayne Balvich. Lehr spreads the zone thin. Right side short. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Out to Wayne Balvich. Balvich, left side, Black. Black back to Wayne Balvich. Balvich, right side, Brandt. Brandt feeds it off to short. Left side, Wayne Balvich, 19, 18. Black. Black goes to the baseline. Feeds it back out to Wayne Balvich. Henry going for a last shot to end the quarter. Brandt, right side to Short. Short feeds it off to Balvich. Right side, Brandt. 5-4. Brandt pumps. Good! Play Short, and Short will move out and play the right. Ball is up, tip controlled by Ketterling. Snabble up, no good, he blew it. Rebound, Ketterling up, no good. Rebound, jump ball. Lehr had two chances underneath that bucket and blew them. Ketterling will jump it in the front court for Lehr against Brandt of McHenry. Ball up, tip control. Balvich of McHenry out in front, lays it up and in. Wayne Balvich in the front court. Schnabel, left side, Ketterling for Lehr. And McHenry leads by 3, 15-12. Irian, front court. Schnabel, right corner, Ketterling. Out to Irian. Irian, right side, Ketterling. Ketterling, baseline, Kessler, fouled by Brandt. His second personal. Only the second team foul on McHenry, but Brandt has them both. Delray Kessler at the line for Lehr for 1. Kessler's free throw is good. 3 points for Kessler. It's 15-13. McHenry by 2. Pass into Short. Short starts down the floor, in the front court, down the right side. Feeds it back to Wayne Balvich. Underneath. Batted out of bounds by Kessler. It was intended for Mike Balvich at the baseline. Kessler bats it out. It's Lehr's ball! Norrie will toss it into Irian. Irian brings it down court. Top of the circle, Irian. Left corner to Kessler. From the corner, shoots, no good. The rebound underneath, Mike Balvich of McHenry. Over to Brandt. Brandt brings it down court for McHenry. McHenry leads by 2, 15-13. Brandt, right side, Short. Short looks. Right corner to Brandt. Brandt looks. Feeds it out to Wayne Balvich. Left side of the circle. To Black on the left side. Black moves him around. Black looks. Starts his dribble. Comes out with it. Left corner to Wayne Balvich. To Black on the give and go. Black shoots. No good. Rebound. Lehr. Norrie. Schnabel. Irian brings it down the floor. Irian top of the circle. Irian looks. Right side Schnabel. Schnabel, back to Irian. Irian looks, right side to Ketterling. Back to Irian. Irian, 20-footer. Good! Arlen Irian has 6, and it's 15-15. Pass in, goes to Brandt. In the front court to Black. Black drives, bounces baseline to Balvich. No good, no good. A foul is called on Norrie of Lehr. His first personal, 4th team foul on Lehr. The bucket by Mike Balvich will not count. He'll go to the line for 1 free throw. 15-15. He can break that tie. Free throw by Balvich. No good. Rebound, Lehr. Ketterling. Leaves it for Irian. Irian, the playmaker, brings it down the floor for the Lehr Leopards. Irian in the front court, top of the circle. Left side to Ketterling. Left corner, Schnabel fires. No good. The rebound, Norrie. Norrie is decked, and McHenry comes up with the ball. Brandt starts down the floor. And Mike Balvich may be hurt for McHenry. Left side front court, Black. Black pumps. Good! And McHenry leads 17-15. Mike Balvich is hurting a little bit for McHenry. Irian baseline. Feeds it back out. 3 seconds called on Lehr. McHenry's ball. And we're going to have an official's timeout, and they'll look at Mike Balvich. He hit some rib. Okay, it's McHenry's timeout. Mike Volvich may be injured for McHenry. McHenry leads 17-15. The brand new bank in Lehr, the only bank in Lehr, is Mike Volvich holding his side like maybe his ribs. We're not sure, but checking in for McHenry will be Van Winkle. And Volvich is going to come out. Van Winkle checks into the ball game for McHenry. Wayne Volvich. Volvich across the timeline. McHenry leads by 2, 17-15. Brandt pumps a 20-footer, no good. Rebound on the floor. Lehr, Norrie has it. Feeds it back to Ketterling. Ketterling starts down the floor in the front court to Irian. Irian top of the circle. Looks, left side Ketterling. Left corner Kessler. Kessler, one dribble out to Ketterling. Ketterling feeds it over to Irian. Irian top of the circle. Looks, right side to Schnabel. Schnabel back to Irian. Irian, left side Norrie. Ketterling, left corner. Feeds it out to Irian, top of the circle. Underneath Schnabel. Schnabel's fadeaway is no good. The rebound, Ketterling. His shot. Good. Ketterling has 4, and it's 17 apiece in the ball game. McHenry's basketball. Brandt in the front court for the Blazers. Right side, Short through his hands and out of bounds. Short relaxed, but a little bit too much so, I believe, and it went through his hands out of bounds. Lehr in the front court. Irian, left side, Ketterling. Back to Irian, top of the circle. Irian, right corner to Ketterling. Ketterling looks, feeds it out to Irian. Irian looks. Underneath Kessler's fadeaway is no good. Rebound, Kessler, good. Kessler tips it in. He has 5. 19-17. It's Lehr by 2. In the front court, McHenry, Volvich. Brandt, right side. Brandt looks, feeds it over to Volvich. Volvich, top of the circle. To Brandt. Brandt, cross court, intended for Black. Batted out of bounds by Ketterling. It'll be McHenry's basketball. Wayne Volvich will toss it in the front court for McHenry. Deep out on the right side to Black. Black dribbling the ball, leaves it for Volvich. Volvich, right side to Brandt. Brandt back to Volvich. 17-footer, good! Wayne Volvich knots it again at 19 apiece. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Irian front court. Top of the circle, left side Ketterling. Left corner Schnabel. He fires. Good! Reed Schnabel has 6, and Lehr leads 21-19. Brandt in the front court for McHenry. Brandt looks. Right side to Short. Short holds the basketball. Back to Brandt. Brandt, 20-footer, no good. The rebound, Black, up and no good. Rebound, Kessler, whips it up to Schnabel. Schnabel, front court, stops, shoots 15-footer, no good. The rebound, McHenry, a foul on Norrie of Lehr. His second personal, but the 5th team foul on Lehr. Brandt goes to the line for McHenry. And Mike Volvich will come back in. Mike Volvich back in. Van Winkle out for McHenry. Brandt goes to the line for the one-on-one. Free throws, no good. The rebound, Lehr. Schnabel comes out, feeds it over to Ketterling. Over to Irian. Irian brings it down court. Lehr leads by 2. Irian top of the circle. Birch is into the ballgame for Lehr in place of Norrie. Ketterling left side, left corner, Kessler. He shoots. No good. The rebound, Ketterling. Good! Ketterling scores from underneath. He has 6, and it's 23-19. Lehr by 4. In the front court, Volvich for McHenry. Right side, Brandt. Brandt looks over to Volvich. Brandt, right side. Right corner, Short. Brandt comes out of the right corner with it. Brandt hands it back to Short, right side, about halfway down. Bounces to right corner. Mike Volvich shoots. No good. Rebound, Black. Fouled by Ketterling. Ketterling's second personal foul for Lehr. Lyle Black at the line for McHenry. He'll shoot 2. To some left hand. The first one's good. 6 points for Lyle Black. Gets another. This one, good. No good. Spun out. Rebound. Kessler lost it. On the floor. A foul will be called on who? Kessler of Lehr. His second personal. Going to the line will be Black. 1-on-1 this time. Free throw. Good. So it's 23-21. Lehr by 2, and Black can cut that margin. Free throw is good. 23-22. Lehr leads by 1. Irian in the front court for Lehr with 1:55 to go. First half. Right side Birch. Irian. Ketterling. Right corner Schnabel. Schnabel out to Ketterling. Ketterling shoots. No good. Birch up. No good. Kessler underneath. Shoots. No good. Rebound Kessler. Good. It counts. He's fouled. Fouled by Short of McHenry. His first. Kessler's bucket counts. Free throw's good. Kessler gets a 3-point play at 26-22. Lehr by 4. Wayne Volvich down the floor for McHenry. 1.5 minutes to go. First half. Brandt right side. Back to Volvich. Brandt. Left side. Volvich shoots. Good. 8 points for Wayne Volvich, and it's 26-24. Lehr by 2. Irian in the front court for Lehr. Irian top of the circle. Left side Ketterling. Ketterling looks back to Irian. Right side Birch. Birch to Irian. Irian had a notion. Back to Birch. Irian. Top of the circle. Birch right side. Irian. Birch right side. Birch moves him around. Back to Irian. Irian top of the circle. 55 seconds. Bounces to Kessler. Back out to Ketterling. Right side. It's picked up by Irian, but battled around. Irian baseline. Bounces to Kessler. Lays it up and in. Delray Kessler lays it in for 2. It's 28-24. 40 seconds to go in the half. McHenry will take one last shot to end the half. Volvich, Brandt, Short. McHenry's going for a last shot. If they make it, they're within 2 at halftime. 28-24. Lehr by 4 with 24 seconds to go. Volvich, right side Brandt. Brandt back to Volvich. Left side Black. Volvich. Volvich. Brandt. Moves it in. 12, 11. Short. Right corner Brandt. Brandt feeds it out to Volvich. Volvich, 20-footer. Good. 2-1. And there's the end of the first half. At halftime, it's Lehr 28. McHenry 26. For Lehr, Reed Schnell scored in the first half. Dave Brandt has 2, 4, 6 at halftime. Mike Volvich has 2. Lyle Black 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at halftime. And the big gun has been Wayne Volvich from the outside, out there about 20 feet out. He has 10 at halftime to lead McHenry to account for 26 points at halftime for McHenry. We've had 5 ties in the first half of the ball game. At 2-all, 4-all, 15, 17, and 19-all. And this has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Lehr jumped out in front early in the ball game, but McHenry battled back and took the lead. And Lehr grabbed it back once again and now leads at halftime, 28-26. They led 28-24, but Wayne Volvich got a bucket with about 3 seconds to go in the half. And that cut the margin to 2 as McHenry was going for one last shot before the end of the half. At the end of the first quarter, you'll recall, it was McHenry 13 and Lehr 12. Lehr getting 16 points in that second quarter to 13 for McHenry. We have about 4, 8, 12, about 16 girls out here at the state next year in Class B basketball because they have just one senior on the starting 5 and some pretty fair underclassmen too, from what I can understand. So McHenry should be almost as good or maybe a better ball team next year. A little more experience might make them a better ball team. Lehr, on the other hand, has some pretty good underclassmen also. Mike Balvich, Wayne Balvich, Lyle Black for McHenry, Reed Schnabel, Lynn Ketterling, Delray Kessler, Arlen Irian, and Edwin Norrie for Lehr. As we start the second half of the basketball game, the way it looks anyway, we'll have to wait just a moment and see. Okay, Lehr is as we gave it to you, and McHenry is as we gave it to you. Short will jump at center for McHenry against Kessler of Lehr. Tip of the ball controlled. On the tip, a foul on Delray Kessler of Lehr. His third of the ball game. And the first team foul on Lehr the second half. Jack Short goes to the line for McHenry. Short will get one, of course, on the tip. The foul was committed. Delray Kessler picks up his third. Short goes to the line. The free throw is good. And it's 28-27. Pass into Irian. Irian starts down the floor for the Lehr Leopards. Irian on the right side. Flips it left side to Ketterling. Ketterling looks. Ketterling looking. Feeds it right side to Schnabel. Schnabel baseline jumper. No good. The rebound underneath. Balvich of McHenry. Wayne Balvich. Balvich starts down the floor. Right side front court. Brandt. Brandt goes down in the right corner. Looks. Brandt bounces it out to Short. Short left side to Wayne Balvich. Right side Brandt. Brandt pumps it up. Spun out. It was in and spun out. The rebound out of bounds. It's McHenry's ball. Wayne Balvich will toss it in. Right corner to Short. Short out to Balvich. Balvich feeds it over to Brandt. Brandt on the right side for McHenry. McHenry down by 1 point, 28-27. Lehr leads by one if you prefer. Short, right side, right corner. Mike Balvich shoots. No good. The rebound, Lehr. Ketterling. Ketterling, cross court to Norrie. 3-on-1. Norrie lays it up and it's good. It laid, balanced right on the rim, if you can imagine, and fell through. 30-27. Lehr by 3 in the front court. Brandt. Brandt, right side to Short. Short bounces back to Brandt. Brandt in the lane. 10-foot jumper is no good. The rebound, Kessler of Lehr loses it to Balvich. Mike Balvich shoots, scores. He's fouled by Ketterling. Ketterling third. And we'll have a timeout for Lehr with 6:40 to go. Third quarter. Lehr 30, McHenry 29. We'll have a chance to tie up the ball game. 30-29. Mike Balvich can tie it up. He'll get one. Balvich bounces the basketball, shoots the free throw. It's no good. The rebound, a jump ball. It'll be Schnabel of Lehr against Brandt of McHenry in McHenry's front court. Ball tipped, controlled by Kessler of Lehr. Leads it up to Irian. Irian can't come up with it. Too far out in front. He couldn't catch up to it. And it's McHenry's ball in the backcourt. Balvich, Wayne brings it down court. 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Underneath, intercepted by Kessler. Kessler drives. Delray Kessler, 15-foot jumper, no good. The rebound, Short, lost it, kicked it. It's Lehr's ball in the front court as Short came down with the ball, lost it and kicked it. Lehr's ball. Irian will toss it in the Lehr front court. He tosses it into Ketterling. Ketterling left side, looks, left corner to Kessler. Kessler looks but doesn't. Kessler comes out. Feeds it out to Ketterling. Irian top of the circle. Left side, Kessler. Kessler, Ketterling. 15-footer by Ketterling. No good. The rebound, Kessler. Right side for Lehr. Feeds it out to Irian. Sets it up. Irian, right side, Norrie. Norrie, right corner. Pump. No good. The rebound, Brandt of McHenry underneath. Brandt, baseball pass down the floor to Balvich. Mike lays it up and in. And McHenry leads 31-30. Irian front court. Hemmed in. Feeds cross court to Kessler. Kessler bounces over to Schnabel. Shoots. Good. And Lehr leads 32-31. Brandt in the front court for McHenry on the right side. Look, right side is Short. Back to Brandt. Lost it. Short picks it up. Short's called for turning the basketball. Lehr's ball in the Lehr basket. Irian will toss it in for the Leopards. Into Ketterling. Ketterling starts down the floor. Baseline left side. Kessler underneath. It's intercepted by Balvich. Intended for Schnabel. Wayne Balvich picks it off. Brandt brings it back down court for McHenry. The Blazers are down by 1, 32-31. Front court. Brandt, 15-footer, no good. The rebound. Black of McHenry. Out to Balvich. Wayne. The right side is Short. Short looks right corner. Mike Balvich. He shoots. Good. 8 points for Mike Balvich. 6 of them in the third quarter. 33-32. McHenry by 1. Irian front court. Left side Ketterling. Ketterling, left corner, Kessler. Kessler comes out of the corner. Look, underneath Schnabel. Fadeaway is good. Reed Schnabel has 10. 34-33. It's Lehr by 1. That kind of a ball game. Brandt in the front court for McHenry. They're now down by 1. Brandt looks. Right side to Short. They work the pattern. Right corner to Brandt. Brandt comes out. Leaves it for Balvich. Wayne. Left side. Black. Black bounces it back to Brandt. Brandt on the right side of the lane. Short screens for him. Brandt to the baseline. Turns around, bounces it short in the lane. Lost it. On the floor. Picked up by Ketterling. Irian. 2-on-1. Norrie. Norrie drives. Lays it up and it rolled off. It rolled off and Brandt rebounds for McHenry. Say Lehr had 2-on-1. A rebound. The shot by Norrie rolled off. Brandt front court. Right side Short. Baseline, Balvich. Mike shoots, no good. The rebound, Kessler of Lehr. Looks. Feeds it over to Schnabel. Schnabel to Irian. In the front court, Ketterling. Norrie lays it up, no good. The rebound, Kessler, up, good. Kessler has 12, and it's 36-33, Lehr by 3. In the front court, Brandt. McHenry. Brandt. Left side, Balvich, top of the circle. Hands it back to Brandt on the right side. Brandt goes down the right side. Short screens. Brandt goes in the lane. Loses the ball. He kicked it. The foul will be called on Brandt. His third. The offensive foul on Brandt of McHenry, his third. First has happened McHenry, only the fourth of the ball game, but Brandt has 3 of them. Offensive foul, Lehr's ball, Ketterling front court, Irian. Irian moves out on the right side, bounces to Schnabel. Schnabel back to Irian. Irian with the ball over his head, moves to the top of the circle. Left side, Norrie. Irian. Irian looks. Norrie. Irian. Norrie. Left corner, Ketterling from the corner. Good! Lynn Ketterling has 8, and it's 38-33 with 2.5 minutes to go. Third quarter, Lehr by 5. Wayne Balvich in the front court for McHenry. Right side, Brandt. Brandt. Right corner to Short. Short goes toward the bucket. Jump, shoots. No good. Rebound, Kessler of Lehr. Kessler drives, feeds it over to Irian. Irian drives, stops, jumps, shoots. He's fouled. He scores. He's fouled by Jack Short. Arlen Irian will get a chance for a 3-point play, but we're going to have a timeout first. Lehr 40, McHenry 33 with 2:10 to go. Third quarter. The hurry sign is on. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Third quarter. Arlen Irian will be at the line for Lehr, trying to complete a 3-point play. He has 8 points in the ball game. First appearance at the free throw line. Free throw by Irian is good. And Lehr leads by 8, 41-33. Brandt in the front court for McHenry. Balvich. Balvich top of the circle. Left side to Black. Black looks. Feeds it back to Balvich. Wayne. Balvich right side of the circle to Brandt. Brandt goes down the right side to the baseline. Jump, shoots. Good! Dave Brandt has 8, and it's 41-35. 1:45 to go. Third quarter. Irian in the front court to Schnabel. Battled away and picked up by Snort. out of the way and picked up by short of McHenry. Balvich Wayne in the front court. Long pass, dangerous pass. Black in the front court. For McHenry, left side. Look, bounces it out to Balvich. A minute 25 to go. Wayne Balvich, left side, Black. Black, look. Bounces it out to Wayne Balvich. Balvich, right side to Brandt. Brandt goes down the right corner. Brandt to the baseline. Look, hemmed in, looks for help. A foul will be called, or what? Foul on Norrie of Lehr, as Norrie and Kessler had Brandt hemmed in. Third personal on Edwin Norrie. And Dave Brandt goes to the line for McHenry for one. That's the third foul of the half on Lehr. Free throw's good. 9 points for Dave Brandt, and it's 41-36 with a minute 10 to go. Third quarter. Ketterling starts down the floor in the front court. A pass to Kessler. Kessler goes to the baseline, bounces underneath to Schnabel. No good. The rebound. Foul on who? On Norrie of Lehr. That's four. Four on Norrie in the fourth of the half on Lehr. Kenny Birch checks back in for Lehr. Lyle Black at the line for McHenry. 59 seconds to go, third quarter. Lyle Black will get one. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Schnabel of Lehr. Over to Irian. Irian starts down the floor in the front court. Irian across the line, still dribbling that ball. Goes down the right side about halfway. Stops. Looks for help. Beats to Schnabel. He's open. Shoots. Blew it. Kessler tips. No good. Kessler again up. No good. The rebound. Schnabel of Lehr. Kessler. Kessler in the lane. Jumper. No, it's no good. The rebound, Balvich, and a foul on Ketterling of Lehr. His fourth. And the fifth of the half on Lehr, but probably more important, the fourth on Ketterling. Mike Balvich will go to the line for McHenry. Checking in for Lehr will be Ron Mueller. Ketterling will come out. Mike Balvich at the line with 33 seconds to go. Mueller comes into the ball game. Ketterling out. Free throw is no good. The rebound, Kessler. Over to Kenny Birch. Back to Kessler. Lehr will take one shot to end the quarter. Irian across the timeline. Irian right side, dribbling that basketball. Has it out of the way, and a foul called on short of McHenry. His third of the half on McHenry. Arlen Irian will go to the line. 9 points, 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Arlen gets one. The free throw is up. It's good. 10 points for Irian, 42-36. Lehr by 6. In the front court, Brandt, 15 seconds to go. Wayne Balvich. Right side, Brandt. Wayne Balvich. Left side, Black. Black looks. Baseline, Brandt through his hands, but picked up by Brandt. Shoots no good. The rebound, Birch of Lehr. 5, 4, 3. A baseball-type shot by Kessler is no good as the buzzer sounds the end of the third quarter. Lehr 42, McHenry 36. Short of McHenry jumping as we start the final 8 minutes. Norrie is back in, so is Ketterling for Lehr. Tip of the ball controlled by no one. Out of bounds. Whose ball? Lehr's ball. Ketterling will toss it in underneath the Lehr bucket to Kessler. Kessler goes the baseline. Shoots. It's no good. The rebound. McHenry. Brandt has it. Brandt in the front court for the Blazers. Right side is Short. Short with the ball over his head. Right corner to Brandt. Brandt goes the baseline. Brandt shoots. It's good. 11 points for Dave Brandt. 42-38. 7.5 minutes to go. Irian across the timeline in the front court. Looks for help. Beats it over to Ketterling. Ketterling right side. Schnabel. Schnabel has to come out with it as he couldn't control it. Irian right side. Irian starts his dribble. Irian center court. McHenry picking him up all over the floor now. Underneath. Batted out by McHenry. Lehr's ball underneath. Ketterling will toss it in underneath the Lehr bucket. Right corner, Irian, he shoots. No good. Rebound, Norrie underneath, up and in. 4 points for Norrie. It's 44-38. Little over 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Left side, Wayne Balvich for McHenry. Right side is short. Right corner to Brandt. Brandt with the ball over his head. Look. Brandt. Couple of dribbles. Feeds it out to Wayne Balvich. 6:50 to go. Right side short. Right corner Brandt. Brandt goes the baseline. Works his way underneath. Shoots it up and in. 44-40. Lehr by 4 with 6:35 to go. Arlen Irian front court. Irian whips the ball to Schnabel. Baseline. Schnabel shoots. No good. Rebound. McHenry. Mike Balvich. Lost it out of bounds. But may have been touched by Lehr. It was. Wayne Balvich will toss it into Brandt. Wayne Balvich takes the return pass, brings it in the front court. Balvich right side is short. Short. Deep out on the right side. Underneath to Black. Black goes in the lane. Shoots. It's good. 44-42, and Lehr's going to take a timeout. With 6:03 to go, Lehr leads 44-42. The quarter is underway. 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the basketball game. Lehr 44, McHenry 42. This one looks like it'll go right down to the wire. In the backcourt, Irian tosses into Norrie. Back to Irian. Irian in the front court left side. Ketterling bounces to Kessler. Kessler baseline. Look, feeds it out to Irian. Irian on the left side. Starts, drives in the lane. Irian lays it up, no good. Rebound. Balvich of McHenry. Mike rebounds. Wayne takes the pass, and Wayne starts down the floor. In the front court, right corner, Brandt. Pump. No good. Rebound. Batted out of bounds. Lehr's ball. Norrie will toss it in to Irian. No press by McHenry. A half-court press on him. They pick him up at the line. Irian across the timeline. Looks for help. Irian hemmed in. Bounces to Schnabel. Schnabel, Kessler baseline. Kessler in the lane. Shoots it good. Delray Kessler gets 2, and he has 14 in the ballgame. 46-44. Lehr by 4. 5:15 to go. Wayne Balvich, front court for McHenry. Lot of time. Right side short. Right corner Brandt. Brandt drives toward that lane. Free throw line. In the lane. Brandt jump shoots. Good. 46-44 with 5 minutes to go. Arlen Irian brings the ball down court for Lehr. Lehr leads by a bucket. Lehr has the ball. In the front court, Ketterling left side. Baseline, Kessler. Kessler underneath. Intercepted by Brandt of McHenry. Brandt brings it down court. Right side. Brandt looks. Feeds it to Balvich. Balvich, top of the circle. Right side is short. Short. Left side to Black. Batted away, but Black picks it up. 4:30 to go. Wayne Balvich, top of the circle. Right side is short. Short. Underneath is Mike Balvich. Shoots in. He blew it. Rebound, Ketterling of Lehr. He was open underneath. Irian, long pass in the front court. Too high. Hits the ceiling. And that's out of bounds. Irian tried the long pass down court. Length of the court, but it hit the ceiling. And that's out of bounds. McHenry's ball. Balvich, top of the circle. Balvich, right side is short. Right corner, Brandt. Brandt hands it to short. Back out to Wayne Balvich. 4 minutes to go. Right side short. Balvich. Brandt, right corner. Brandt goes the baseline. He stepped on the line. Brandt steps on the line. It's Lehr's ball in the backcourt. Norrie to Irian. McHenry picks him up at the line. Irian front court right side. Bounces to Ketterling. Underneath to Schnabel. He's open. Scores! Reed Schnabel gets 2 and has 12 in the ball game. It's 48-44. Lehr by 4, and McHenry's going to take a timeout with 3:37 to go. Lehr 48, McHenry 44. Attention, dairy farmers. Lehr 48, McHenry 44, McHenry's basketball. Wayne Balvich has the ball intercepted by Erie and lays it up and in. Arlen Irian on the pass and stole it for two. 50-44. Wayne Balvich, top of the circle, right side Brandt. Wayne Balvich, left side Black. Black goes in the lane, 10-foot jumper, no good. The rebound short of McHenry. Into Balvich, Wayne, 10-footer, no good. Rebound Mike, good, he's fouled by Kessler. Mike Balvich will try for a three-point play. Kessler picks up his fourth personal for Lehr. Mike Balvich tries for a three-point play. The free throw is good. 50-47, Lehr by 3. Arlen Irian across the timeline, 3 minutes to go. Irian down the right side. Irian to Kessler. Kessler in the lane. Norrie, back to Irian. Brings it out, sets it up. Irian moves down the right side. Irian left side to Norrie. Norrie out of bounds. Norrie let it go by, out of bounds. And we're going to have a Lehr timeout with 2:50. McHenry's ball. They're down by 3 at 50-47. Pass in, Balvich to Brandt, back to Balvich. Balvich in the front court. Top of the circle, left side to Black. Black to Short in the left corner. Short looks. Short starts his dribble. Feeds it out to Brandt. Brandt right side. 15-footer is good.
This is KSJB Jamestown.
50-49 with 2.5 minutes to go. Lehr by 1. Irian in the front court. Irian cut off on the right side. He's fouled by Brandt. That's 4 personal fouls on Dave Brandt. 4 personal fouls on Dave Brandt. Arlen Irian will go to the line for Lehr for 1. Is that the 4th foul of the half on McHenry? So only 1. The free throw is no good. Rebound Kessler. Up. No good. Rebound McHenry. Mike Balvich over to Wayne Balvich. Wayne Balvich to Brandt. Brandt in the front court. Brandt on the right side. Back to Wayne Balvich. Holds up 2 fingers. Right side Brandt. Brandt. Black. Black down the left side of the lane. Lays it up. It's good. He's fouled. The foul is on Schnabel. So Black will try a 3-point play. The foul was on Reed Schnabel of Lehr, his first. The free throw, no good. Rebound Kessler. But McHenry leads 51-50. In the front court, Irian. Irian looks, feeds it back to Norrie. Irian underneath Schnabel. His fadeaway is good. 52-51, Lehr by 1. Brandt starts down the floor for McHenry. 1.5 minutes to go. Wayne Balvich, left side Black. Black back to Balvich. Wayne, right side Brandt. Brandt goes down the right corner. Brandt baseline, cut off, feeds it underneath. A scramble, a jump ball. 1:20 to go. We'll have a jump ball. Kessler of Lehr will jump it against Mike Balvich of McHenry. In the McHenry front court. The ball tip controlled by Lehr. Ketterling. Well, Lehr leads by a point. What do? Try and stall it out? Irian front court. Picked up man for man. Ketterling. Kessler baseline. Whips it out to Irian. Irian out the right side. Has about 2 guys converge on him. Feeds it over to Norrie. Ketterling. Kessler underneath. Scores! He's called for a foul, though. Kessler's 5th. Delray Kessler fouls out for Lehr with 16 points. We'll have a timeout with 50 in the ball game. Jack Short. Check that. Mike Balvich will go to the line for McHenry. 1-on-1. Mueller is in for Lehr. Free throw, good. Mike Balvich will get the bonus shot. It's no good. The rebound, short, up and in. Tie ball game at 54 apiece. And the Irian starts down the floor with 40 seconds to go. Irian hemmed in, whips it over to Norrie. Back to Irian. Irian on the right side, dribbling that basketball. Arlen Irian feeds it over to Norrie. Norrie back to Irian, a tie ball game. Irian drives down the lane. Irian bounces to Schnabel, a foul. On who? Kicked out of bounds, says the official by McHenry. 24 seconds to go. Lehr's ball. Ketterling will toss it in. Deep out to Norrie. Underneath is Mueller. Shoots. No good. Rebound. Ketterling up and in. 13-12. The pass is kicking the ball on Ketterling, and McHenry wants a timeout. From underneath for Lehr, but McHenry has 12 seconds in which to set something up and hope for a tie in an overtime. Lehr has lost their big man, remember, Kessler, 5 fouls. Wayne Balvich will toss it into Brandt. 10, 11, short, front court, short, shoot, good! 4, 3, 2, a shot by Irian is no good. We'll have an overtime. Irian of Lehr. Irian down the right side. Irian brings it out, sets it up for Lehr. Remember, they're minus Kessler, left side Norrie. Irian top of the circle. Irian looks. 3-minute overtime we're playing, left side Norrie. Irian top of the circle. Left side Norrie. Irian, Norrie. Irian. McHenry has gone back into their zone defense. Irian out on the right side. Stops, bounces to Schnabel. Back out to Irian. Friggin. Underneath, Ketterling. Ketterling, fake, shoot! No good, a foul. On who? On Black of McHenry. His first in the ball game, but it's a 1-and-1 for Lynn Ketterling. 1-and-1 for 2 shots for Ketterling. 2 shots for Ketterling. First one is good. Ketterling will get another. Second one. Good. Lehr leads 58-56. Pass into Short. Short in the front court. Short, top of the circle. Right side leaves it for Brandt. Right side is Short. Short, Brandt, right corner. Brandt comes out, pumps it up. Good! 58-58. In the front court, Irian right side. Irian looks, feeds it over to Schnabel. Back out to Irian. 1:15 to go in the overtime. Lehr going for one last shot here. Norrie. Irian. Norrie left side. Irian center court. Norrie left side. Irian. Irian left corner to Ketterling. Ketterling comes out, feeds it out to Irian. 1 minute to go in the overtime. Irian is fouled by Balvich. Wayne Balvich, first personal foul. And McHenry's going to take 10 seconds to go. At the line, Arlen Irian. 1-on-1 for Irian. It's a tie ball game, 58 apiece. Free throw, good. So it's 60-58. McHenry down by a bucket. McHenry with the ball. Brandt in the front court. Wayne Balvich. Right side, Balvich, right corner. Balvich shoots. No good. Rebound, Ketterling of Lehr. Ketterling looks, starts down the floor. In the front court is Mueller all alone. He lost it. Front court for McHenry. Right side to short. 30 seconds to go. Back to Balvich. Wayne. Black. Black looks. He's right side to short. Short, right side, looking to feed Brandt underneath. Left side, Black, 15-14. Brandt comes out, takes the pass, has it out of the way, picks it up. Brandt looks, shoots. It's no good. Rebound, Ketterling, over to Irian. Irian in the front court, a whistle for the one-on-one. The free throw is good. So, this puts McHenry in the hole. Irian will shoot the bonus. It's good. Lehr just lets him go. Brandt coming down the floor, shoots it. No good. Well, we'll look at the scoring in this ball. 14 in the ball game. For Lynn Ketterling, 2 for 6-12. Delray Kessler fouled out with 16. Arlen Irian, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16 for Irian. And Edwin Norrie had 4, and that's about it. 28, 38, 40. Short had 5 in the ball game, all in the second half. Dave Brandt, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 19 in the ball game for Brandt. Mike Balvich, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 in the ball game for Mike Balvich. Wayne Balvich had 10 all in the first half. Lyle Black had 12 in the ball game, so very well-balanced scoring by